So the kids come out heroes.
Has our hero left for school yet?
Actually, I gotta get going. I'm late.
No time to talk?
No, Mom, not this morning.
We'll see you at dinner tonight. We still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
We never really got a chance to get into this, what with everything that happened last night.
sure.
We'll talk about why you stole your grandfather's coins and God knows what else in order to get this ransom money.
Why don't we just save this for dinner?
Okay.
Jason, I have one question for you before you go. How on earth could you have been so stupid as not to come to us?
I'm glad this guy was arrested, but it's just unfortunate they got the wrong brother.
You know, Tony, from what I read, the younger one sounds like a small-town crook, not too clever.
Yeah, well, that's why they got him, and that's why they didn't get Joseph. You know, I can't believe this guy's still at large and he's been in this town the whole time.
Do you think Bobby's heard the news at the spa?
No, I don't think so. She left a message on the machine this morning while I was taking BJ to school, and she seemed really up.
Oh, well, of course she didn't read it, because she's at the spa. When? Are you going to call her back and tell her about Atkins?
No, actually, I'm stalling. She'd be terrified.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see what develops today. Then I'll call her. You know, she's safe while she's at the spa. I have to remember that.
But, Tony, are you okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be okay till this guy's behind bars.
Listen, I'm sure Steve would understand if you want to stick around.
No, it's not a problem for me. As long as Bobby is out of town, I'm okay.
All right, let's go then.
Very good.
A beautiful day, let's enjoy it. All right.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
Daddy's ready. Let's go.
I'll carry your ball for you, okay? Here we go. 1.
Dude, I'll catch it. Throw it.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, throw it. I'll catch it. Ah, I don't want to catch it.
You see, I'm playing more with this toy than he is.
I'm sorry this took so long. Jagger isn't here.
Yeah, it says he's in the hospital.
Yes. The bullet just grazed him, thank God. He'll be out today. But Atkins on the loose, I'm so worried about what he might do to Bobby. I know I've just got to stop, thinking like this. The cops are doing their job, and Bobby won't be back until Friday, and it will all work out.
That's right, Rudy. I wonder what Atkins is doing in Port Charles.
It's very nice of you to invite me to breakfast.
Thought it would be nice.
It is. You've been very nice to me lately.
Aren't I always?
No. It was very nice of you to let me go out to dinner with Ryan last night. We had a very nice time and went to a very nice restaurant.
Listen, before you tell me all about your nice time with Ryan, we have some more important things to talk about.
I figured you'd say that.
Look, Felicia, this might be a bit premature, but I think I found this blonde guy that you're having these nightmares about.
Yeah, come in.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, this is deja vu.
Yeah.
At least this time, the bullet only grazed you.
Well, last time I was here, you weren't so friendly, remember?
Well, that's because I didn't know you. And besides, I was just doing my job, you know.
Oh, yeah, you were giving magazines and candies away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when are they going to let you out of here?
Today?
Today?
Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, they just have to make sure I had no infection, in the arm and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, still scares me. Think that you and Jason, you guys could have been killed. Jumping at Cal like that when he still had the gun.
Well, we should have let Cal take you hostage and leave. I mean, you should have asked me. I would have done something about it.
You know what I mean.
Maybe this will make up for it. Being so stupid. I mean, all this time, Joe Atkins was blackmailing us, right? And Cal was alive out there.
Hey, come on, you didn't know. We didn't know.
Oh, I sure had us getting us fooled for a long time.
I know. And now Jason has to deal with his family.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I hope his parents don't come too hard on him for what he did for us.
You know, it's not over yet.
What are you talking about?
The van we stole?
Yeah, what about it?
I think we should tell the police.
Tell the police what?
Nothing.
Yeah, we're just talking about ifs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought that you kids had learned your lesson by now, but obviously that's not the case. So I'm going to rephrase this question. Karen, any additional information you'd like to tell me?
Well, not about Cal or Joseph Atkins. I just thought that...
You know what we're talking about is that we probably should let you know our schedule at Kelly's in case you need to talk to us or call us, you know?
Yeah, you know, if, you know, you need to ask us any more questions or whatever.
Right.
No, that could be helpful. But just call it in Chief Lewis down at headquarters.
All right? Yeah.
Anything else on your mind?
No, really, no.
Just that, you know, I'm really grateful that you guys got there as soon as you did last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the same goes for Jason, too.
Yep.
Kids were lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said this last night, but I'm going to say it again now. We could have avoided this whole mess if you three had told the truth from the beginning about Cal and Atkins. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
No, Mr. Donnelly. If we think of anything else, we'll tell you.
And I'm sure you kids are not holding anything back.
You know, not to change the subject over here, but aren't you late for school?
Yeah, Jagger's right. I gotta go.
You stay out of trouble.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'll see you at Kelly's, Jagger.
Of course. Bye.
So they're discharging you today, huh?
Yeah, there's no reason why I should stay here.
That's true. That's the second time you've been lucky, Jagger. Think you can stay out of trouble from now on?
Look, I wasn't looking for trouble.
You may not be looking for it, but it certainly does find you, doesn't it? Now, let's talk about Atkins.
What do you want to know?
Cal won't say anything about his brother, so I want to know what you know.
I never knew his brother.
Maybe not, but you used to run with Cal. The more I know about Cal, the easier it's going to be to find his brother.
All right, well, what can I tell you?
Everything, including where Cal used to hang out.
Well, Cal is not worth talking about.
Well, his brother is worth talking about, because his brother, Joe, is a killer, and I have to track him down. Now, you'd better start putting some answers together for me.
Okay, just one question at a time, please.
Jason, come on now. We love you. We thank God that you're safe. But what boggles our mind is why you didn't confide in us or go to the police.
And stealing your grandfather's coins and then trying to sell them? What the hell came over you?
You've never done anything like this before in your life.
Look, I know, Mom. I know it was wrong. Okay, I've never stolen anything before, and I didn't want to do it, but you got to understand. We thought we killed Cal. Okay, and we were afraid to do anything except for try to get the blackmail money.
Jason, we would have believed you. All you had to do was just tell us the truth.
Your father's right. You should have told us the truth right from the beginning.
Mom, we were scared that no one would believe us that Cal's death was an accident, okay? And that it would hurt Karen and my chances of getting into medical school. Or that Jagger would be blamed because of his prior record.
Those are excuses.
You weren't there. You don't know how we felt.
I know the facts. I know that Cal was an ex-convict, and the fact that he tried to rape Karen. I mean, even if he would have died in that fall, Jason, it would have been self-defense.
Oh, yeah, sure, if everyone believed our story.
I would have believed you, Jason. The others, I don't know, but I would have believed you. I just don't understand. How could you have been so stupid as to stay involved in
See,
this?
that's exactly what I thought would happen. You would believe that Jagger and Karen would have killed Cal, but not me. The fact of the matter is, whatever happened, we did it together. Look, I'm sorry for all this. And I sure didn't mean to bring you into this.
No, you didn't, Jason.
I was just scared, okay? We did what we thought we had to do. You can call it dumb, stupid, or whatever. But it didn't seem like that at the time.
You thought it was the only solution.
Yes.
All right, Jason. Would you mind telling me, how did you get all that money to pay Atkins?
You found a blonde man?
Maybe.
I want a cup of coffee.
I want you to look at this photograph.
You have a picture, too?
Right here.
I hate this.
So why do you hate this? I mean, I would think the closer you get, the more relieved you'd be.
I'm not relieved.
Look, I'll hold your hand.
Ruby, could I have a cup of coffee, please?
Oh, sure, hon.
You're stalling.
I need a cup of coffee. Give me a break.
Well, a cup of coffee's coming up. Now, just be patient.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Ruby.
Would there be anything else?
Everything's fine. Coffee's fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, are you ready to look at this photograph?
It's a long shot.
A long shot? Felicia, I thought we agreed that when we found that address on the wall in that Texas apartment, that this guy named Todd could have followed you to Port Charles.
We agreed in theory.
Now it's a theory?
I hate this.
So why do you hate this? I mean, I would think the closer you get, the more relieved you'd be.
I'm not relieved.
Look, I'll hold your hand.
Ruby, could I have a cup of coffee, please?
Oh, sure, hon.
You're stalling.
I need a cup of coffee. Give me a break.
Well, a cup of coffee's coming up. Now, just be patient.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Ruby.
Would there be anything else?
Everything's fine. Coffee's fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, are you ready to look at this photograph?
It's a long shot.
A long shot? Felicia, I thought we agreed that when we found that address on the wall in that Texas apartment, that this guy named Todd could have followed you to Port Charles.
We agreed in theory.
Now it's a theory?
I don't see how you could track down one man with blonde hair out of thousands.
I'll tell you later.
Tell me now.
All right, look, I followed a hunch. And I checked the manifest of the flight that you came into Port Charles on. And I, checked all the male passengers, and I narrowed them down.
How?
Well, I eliminated all the people that, the guys that flew on to other places, and I ended up with 6 men.
Only 6?
Well, I checked them all out. Of the 6, 3 men were blonde. And there was only 1 man who was of the right age that you would have dated. Take a look.
You know what really impresses me is that you were able to take his picture. How did you do that? That just boggles my
Look, I
mind.
told him that I
can't
was a
imagine.
photojournalist doing a story on the airline.
No kidding.
You're stalling.
You would stall too if you were going to look at a picture of somebody you saw ice pick somebody to death.
That's the whole point. Well?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Hello? Tony? Hi, is anybody home? Honey? Felicia? Where is everybody?
I really didn't want to stick my nose in his personal life, okay?
Mm-hmm. Did you ever mention about holding up at a girl's house after pulling a job?
I didn't talk to him much.
Did he have a hideout?
No.
Ever mention any relatives outside of his brother?
No.
Well, I know Joe Atkins is out there somewhere hiding.
Hey, here we go.
Hi.
Hi there.
Well, I didn't order one of these.
Come with the room.
Well, I prefer walking.
Rules are rules.
I'm glad to see you're finally playing by the rules, Jagger.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, Commissioner, a real Boy Scout.
Really are.
Jason's Quartermain's rubbing off on me, you know?
Yeah. Ciao, baby.
Commissioner. Hi there.
Can I see you for a minute?
Sure, Tony, what's up?
Have you got any word on Atkins?
To be truthful, no, not yet, but I got a task force out there looking for him. If he's here in Port Charles, we'll nail him.
Not soon enough for me, Sean.
Is Bobby still out of town?
Yeah, but it's not going to be that much longer. Sean, I can't tell you how scared she is of this guy.
I know she is. And Tony, believe me, he is my top priority right now.
I understand that. I know you're doing your best, but he is very clever. He has been in this town under our noses, writing threatening letters to those kids.
I know. When does Bobby due back?
End of the week. And if this guy is not caught, you know, I hate to think what might happen to her.
I'm waiting for an answer, Jason. Where'd your kids get the money?
Don't be afraid. No matter what, it'll be okay.
You promise? I mean, both of you, Dad.
Alan,
I promise.
just tell the truth.
I forged one of your checks.
You what?
What? Look, Dad, we were getting threatening letters. We thought this guy was going to kill us. Look, I know what I did was not right. I'm very sorry and ashamed for what I did. I was just so desperate, Dad. We all were.
Oh, Jason.
I let you down.
What the hell has happened to this family?
I don't know, but we've got to get everybody back on track, that's for sure.
Yeah, how do we do that?
Well, I think we start with the basics.
The basics?
Mm-hmm, your birthday. You didn't think we forgot, did you?
Well, I wouldn't blame you if you did.
18 years old. You're supposed to be a man.
We would have preferred to have you celebrate it with the family last night instead of being held at gunpoint in some alley somewhere.
Yeah, Mom, well, I didn't think I'd be celebrating my 18th birthday that way either.
You're lucky you lived through it.
We are all lucky. And I think you should know that your grandmother has decided to go ahead and plan a party for you next week.
I don't really think it's appropriate under the circumstances.
Yes, I agree. Why don't you go ahead and cancel it?
No. No, we're not going to cancel anything. Celebrating your birthday and what's happened in your life lately and bad decisions that you have made are two separate things, and we're going to keep them that way.
Thanks, Mom.
So you go ahead and you invite some people over, and we're going to have one good night around this house.
All right. I better get going then.
Jason, I'm not going to stop you from having the party, but this discussion is not over. We've still got a lot of talking to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, hi.
What are you doing home so early?
Well, I got very tired of carrots and celery.
Ah, yeah. Why, look at you. You look great.
Well, thank you very much, Scott. I worked very hard.
Well, it certainly paid off.
Well, thanks. So, what's going on?
Let's see. Where do I begin?
Oh, my goodness. Sounds serious. Come with me. I have some coffee brewing. You can tell me everything. I haven't seen you for a while.
So you got homesick.
Yeah, I did, actually. Well, you know, I miss Tony and I miss PJ, and I can't sleep when Tony's not in bed with me. So last night I reached my limit, and I just decided that I have to come home. So here I am. Whoa.
Well, you know what? We missed you all very, very much.
Ah, well, thanks. Well, Tony's not here. I guess he's at work, and Tom and Simone. Where's Felicia?
I don't know. I got up kind of late. I overslept a little bit.
Oh. Well, I hope I didn't wake you up with all my shouting when I walked in the door.
No. It's okay. I just can't get over it. I mean, you look like $1,000,000.
Hi, Scott. Come and sit. Tell me everything. How's Jessica? Are you still seeing her?
Well, a funny thing happened while you were gone.
Oh, what happened?
I got married.
Did you marry Jessica?
Uh-uh.
Lucy?
Oh, no.
Well,
I
God, who?
I married Dominique.
Are you kidding?
It's quite a story, actually.
Well, Scott, I want to hear every single word of it.
Okay. I took this little vacation with my father. We went to Vegas, see? And, you know, we were playing a lot of golf and doing some gambling. I kind of won a lot of money.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you haven't made plans for next week yet.
I haven't, actually. I didn't really think we'd make it to see next week.
Yeah, well, we did.
I wouldn't have made it through last night without you guys. So, I guess I owe you my life.
Mm-hmm. And I intend to take full advantage of it. You can start paying me in a few days.
How?
Well, actually, I'm celebrating my birthday, and I would like you to help me.
When was your birthday?
Well, it was yesterday, but, you know, things got a little hectic, so...
Well, great. I'll bake a cake.
The cake's already ordered. Look, all I want you to do is just come to my house for the party.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just remembered that, you know, Ruby likes me to stay after my afternoon shift because the night's really busy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can tell Ruby that you're busy ahead of time. She won't mind.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. Karen, why can't you just say yes now?
Because it's not that easy, Jason.
Why do you have to make things so complicated? It's just a party with my family.
That's why it's not so easy.
I don't get it. Did I miss something?
Yeah, you must have. Jason, the last I remember, your father and your grandfather had a pretty low opinion of me after they found out you stole the coins.
Yeah, well, they don't think much of anyone, so don't let that bother you.
They think that Jagger and I are the ones who are behind this whole thing and that we put you up to it.
I know that, but...
How can you just expect me to feel comfortable around
Do you
them
feel
then?
comfortable with me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then come to my party. Please, I really want you to be there. Besides, my family wants things back to normal, and celebrating birthdays is a family tradition. Please.
I hardly think that normal at the Quartermaines includes me.
Well, actually, nothing is normal at the Quartermaines anyways.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Karen, look, I just think you're forgetting how much they liked you before.
Jason, but that's not now. So much has changed. All the stuff that's happened.
Look, what happened happened. We can't change that.
But it's not over.
Why not? Everything is out in the open now.
No, it's not. We stole a van. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Well, I just don't think that we can ignore that, Jason. We've got to go to the police and tell them that, too.
No, on top of everything right now, no. I don't know if it's a good time.
What do you mean?
All right, this morning, I told my parents the truth about forging the check. But only that.
So you think that we shouldn't say anything?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, then you agree with me that we should.
Look, I just don't know how much they can take all at one time. Robin, hi.
Hi, I saw the paper this morning. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
I didn't think you guys would be here.
Oh, well, you know, I couldn't miss gym class.
Did they really capture the guy the way they said it in the paper?
Well, actually, I haven't read anything yet.
I haven't really either.
Oh, well, that's cool. You guys gotta tell me about it someday.
Yeah, we will.
I got the paper.
Well, thanks. I'll wait.
Oh, where'd you get shot, Jason?
I didn't get shot.
It was Jagger.
Yeah. Well, everyone, please excuse us. Thanks. Sorry. Robin, we'll see you later, okay?
Thank you for the lift.
No problem. Would you like me to wait? I mean, if you can't get Brian or Simone to look at Max, I can drive you home.
If they won't do it, then we're gonna go to the park.
Come here a second. I want you to keep this.
How come?
Study it. I mean, it might jog your memory.
Do you really think it will?
It might. It's worth a shot.
Well, why him? He was on my flight. He got off at Port Charles. For what?
This guy just doesn't strike me as a bona fide Port Charles resident. You know, he lives in a cheap boarding house room. He has no job. He's the perfect guy to follow you, stalk you.
Stalking me.
Him or someone else. Felicia, that's why it's very important that we ID this Todd guy as soon as possible.
I don't know if I can help you.
Well, guess what? I thought of that. So I made some copies of this photograph. I'm going to send one to that bartender down in Texas, the guy that said that he saw you dating that man, and also one to Mariah. She can give it to Soledad's sister.
Hey!
Oh, hey, big news.
Well, not quite.
We're getting closer to being on the right track.
Let me guess. You got a picture of Bigfoot?
No, Max seems to think we're getting closer to finding this guy Todd.
Recognize this guy?
No, but that doesn't really mean anything, does it?
So what next?
I made some copies of the photograph, sent it down to Texas, and see if some of the folks down there can recognize him.
People who would know the guy I was dating.
That's a good idea.
Well,
Hey, you two.
look who's
Hey.
up bright and early. The
What?
two-night owls.
I guess you two didn't get any sleep last night, huh?
How'd you know that?
What are you talking about?
Well, it was hard not to tell. I mean, you two weren't exactly quiet on the stoop.
Yeah, I was going to throw a bucket of water, but Simone had her.
Well, I'm sorry we were so noisy.
Well, we'll forgive you this time.
What's so funny? Why were you guys laughing?
Oh, nothing in particular,
Nothing
really.
in particular. Everything was...
All right, everything in particular. We have that
Restaurant
effect
stayed
on each
open
other.
after hours.
Yeah, until they kick us out.
But I woke up very early this morning, and Maxie's not feeling very well. She's
Oh.
down at the daycare center. I don't have an appointment. Do you think one of you could see her?
Well, hey, he's number uno with Max.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I've got appointments all morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had the same, and I had a seminar all
I could
afternoon.
probably take a look at her. I mean, it's no big...
Oh, you know, I can see her later today, like 5.
That'd be good.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
I'll see you later.
Oh, that was
Bye.
easy.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me, has anybody got any news on Atkins?
Oh, no, I haven't heard anything.
What are the police doing? Are they just waiting for him to turn himself in? I don't understand this.
Tony, come on, take it easy. Just give it some time, all right?
Don't you understand? This man is dangerous. And he may be using Bobby for a ticket out of town, so, you know, I gotta think this.
I guess I'm not making much sense.
No, you're not.
Okay. Okay. Let me explain how I ended up getting married to Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I don't get it.
You know, I'm not getting it either right now.
What is that supposed to mean?
All right, let me explain it.
Scott, did you get married as some kind of a joke?
No, I got married for sex.
Oh, Scott.
Okay.
What happened?
Listen. I got this little sports car, right, with all the money I won in Vegas. I came back. I took Dominique for a ride, right? The sports car broke down, and then this Elvis impersonator picked us up and took us to Atlantic City. So we got there and we started gambling, and I started winning, and we were having this great time. And then we went to Vegas, and we started winning more and more and more and more, and we just got caught up, and next thing you know, we got married.
Okay. You went to Vegas and you got married.
Yeah, that's it. We just like that, married.
Yeah. Have you told Lee and Gail?
What, are you crazy?
Scott, I'm only asking because, you know, people don't think of you and Dominique as a couple, you know? I mean, people are going to wonder because they haven't even seen you around town together.
Well, I don't care what people think.
Whoa, wait a minute. You've really fallen for her, haven't you?
Oh, I just hope that she falls for me. It's kind of a cheesy wedding. I mean, I did spring for the whole works. I got the flowers, I got Sinatra, we even had it videotaped. I know, it's really stupid, but, you know, she might just be the girl of my dreams.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you rush into this? Why didn't you just take this a little bit slower?
Well, see, we we were just a little tipsy, you know, just a couple of shots of tequila. And then we got to the vow part, you know, and she started saying these really honest things, and then it kind of forced me to be honest, which I'm not usually, as you know.
Well, yeah, you do have a point there. Hey, look, I hope it works out for you. If you think that Dominique can give you the happiness and the stability that you're looking for, I say go with it.
Well, I hope you're right.
You know, we've been friends for a long time, and I think you know I really do care about you.
Well, let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do I fall?
Changes on a daily basis. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a married man now, why are you living here alone?
Well, because, we're filing for divorce.
A divorce?
Yes, a divorce. What happened was, you know, after the ceremony and after, you know, the whole thing, and then we woke up in the morning and she was still dressed, so she figured, you know, what damage had been done. So she got cold feet.
In that case, that's understandable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't blame her. She's gun shy. I mean, look at the Mac thing, Taub, and the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. She probably just needs more time.
Well, she's got time. She's got 6 months. That's how long it's going to take to get a divorce. So I have about 6 months to really sweep her off her feet.
Good luck, Scott.
Thank you. I'm going to need it. Huh. Well, let's go. I got to get out of here. I'll see you later.
Yeah, well, hold up a minute. I'll get my purse and I'll go with you. I have to get some food at the grocery store because we're all out of everything. So I want to make a very special dinner for Tony tonight.
Well, I think he's going to want to skip dinner when he gets a load of you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I certainly hope so. I have a big surprise for him.
Big surprise, huh?
Yeah.
What that is? You want to tell me what the surprise is? I love surprise.
How's it going?
I don't know. All I can think about is Jason.
You did the right thing by letting him go. We're not going to get this settled in one talk, Monica.
You know, I still haven't unpacked one of the suitcases I took to China. I think if things don't get back to normal, I'm going to grab it and just go back there.
What, and waste that sexy new bedroom?
Oh, and it is, too. It is just lovely. And we haven't had one peaceful moment in it since I got back.
We will, as soon as things settle down.
Will you promise me that?
Made a lot of headway with AJ.
That you have.
Would you call that a miracle?
Yes, I would call that a miracle.
All we have to do is just work a miracle now with Jason. Get him back on track.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, back to work already.
Yeah, Ruben wouldn't give me the day off.
Listen, you kids should have your heads examined. You should have told me about your troubles. I would have helped you.
Oh, thanks, Ruby.
Well, maybe next time.
There will be no next time.
Hey, how'd it go today? They make you write an essay about your summer vacation or something?
No, well, actually, I'm working on selling the movie rights.
Teachers weren't a problem, but these students, they were embarrassing because they kept treating us like heroes or something.
Yeah, little did they know we almost screwed up, but good.
Look, we ain't tough, okay? Sometimes it's as good as it gets.
Yeah, we hung together. Now, that's something to celebrate.
Well, that hardly calls for celebration.
Okay, you're right, but there's something else we can celebrate.
Okay, what's that?
My birthday was yesterday, and my family celebration is in a few days, and I just like you and Karen to be there with me.
Are you going?
Yeah. Well, he twisted my arm.
Well, I'm not gonna go, you know.
Come on, man. What, are you breaking up the act?
It's just self-preservation, man. The moment I walk into your grandfather's house, he's probably gonna call the butler to remove all the silver. I don't need that stuff dumped on me. You know?
Jagger, nobody's
You
gonna
guys-
do that to you.
I know this has nothing to do with this, but I think that we should really go to the police about the van.
Look, you're crazy. I guarantee you the van is chopped by now.
So?
Look, we could be looking at Grand Theft Auto here. If we confess and if the evidence are found.
Well, Jagger, I feel guilty, too.
Look, no debate. I'm not confessing to anybody or anyone.
All right, then we should at least make it up to the guy whose van we stole.
Yeah.
Well, how's that?
Well, we could find the owner and pay him back anonymously. I got his name off the registration the night we stole the van.
What's done is done. What do you think?
I think he's right, Jagger. I mean, I think that we at least have to try to make things right.
You got it.
Mr. Baldwin, welcome back. It's been a while.
Yes, Edna. It's been about 6 months, but who's counting?
Well, how does it feel to be in our Hallett halls again?
It's kind of soon to tell.
I was just about to close up for the day.
Oh, well, I guess I should have gotten in here earlier then.
What do you have?
Well, I just got something I've got to file.
Oh, I thought you were strictly into business law, not doing divorce work anymore.
Well, not usually. It's just that this case, it's kind of close to me.
Well, the calendar's pretty full. But I owe you a favor for that deception perfume you sent over a couple months ago. So, I'll put your petition on the top of the pile.
How backed up are you?
About 6 months.
6 months, huh?
Mm-hmm. And we get further behind every month. Lucky for you, I owe you a favor.
You know what, Edna? Why don't we just save that little favor? Why don't we just take my little petition and put it on the bottom, and I will stand in line just like everyone else.
Every day the witch went to the cage and she felt the balloon. Hansel pushed out. Then she would leave him muttering.
Well, my favorite girls.
Hi.
Hi.
She doesn't feel very well. She needs some medicine. She's got a cold.
Well, why don't we make sure she needs medicine or not?
She would like to have a lollipop, too.
She would? Well, I think that's a good idea. Why not? Here you go. Actually, I think children should get dessert sometimes before the meal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Stomach doesn't care which food drops in first.
Brian, you're so lighthearted. It's such a pleasure to be around you, especially when I feel so down.
What's the matter?
We just came from the park. I started thinking about our situation, and it started to depress me.
Why? What?
Well, with that man, Todd, he might be in here in Port Charles, and he's looking for me and Maxie, and you just never know.
Is she going to eat your lollipop?
Oh, let's open it. Here you go.
You know, there's another possibility.
What?
The guy never came to town in the first place.
No, I can't imagine that.
I can. Think about it. Say when this guy found out where you were, he wrote the address on the wall, and then he breathed a big sigh of relief and took off in the other direction.
I'd have to think about that one.
Point is, if this guy is so worried that you witnessed a murder, wouldn't he have done something about it by now?
Well, Mac thinks that guy knows I have amnesia.
Well, that's possible. And I really admire Mac for hanging in there. But if this guy knows that you lost your memory, why would he hang around until you got it back?
No, I'm not...
There's no way. If this guy's really afraid of something that you know, he would have done something about it a long time ago.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just hope you're right, because I want to get on with this, and I want to get on with my life.
Unfortunately, Felicia didn't recognize him. So obviously we can't depend on her memory. You know, she did have that breakthrough with Mariah, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm going to send some copies of this photo to Mariah and some others down in Texas.
Including the sheriff, I hope.
He's first on my list.
Yeah, but this is still pretty much of a long shot, Mac.
Well, I don't know, Sean. I think this is more than just a long shot.
Oh, come on. Look, I'm as protective about Felicia as you are, but actually there's no evidence to connect this guy to her nightmares, even though he was on the same plane with her.
Yeah. No, it's a bit slim. I just want to cover all the bases. Which actually is where you might come in.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. While I'm waiting for answers from Texas, I was hoping maybe you could put a tail on this guy.
On what grounds?
I don't know. You're the commissioner. You figure it out. Look, at least we'll know what this guy's up to, and we'll know whether or not he's following Felicia.
All
It's
right.
important we ID this Todd guy.
All right. I'll see what I can do. I'll tell you something. Most of my men are tied up looking for this Atkins character. Just wish I knew where the hell he disappeared to.
Hello, hello. Is anybody home?
Come on, Bobby.
Gonna be a good girl? Huh? Come on. Huh? It's all right.
It's nice to see you again, Bobby.
What are you doing here?
You're going to be my ticket out of Port Charles.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Tomorrow, the new credit cards. Are the incentives good reasons to use them?
Also, sexual harassment on campus.